Oh, jeez. I'm dead.
What happened?
I'm uncautious. I'm uncautious.
Where are you?
I was in the thing. Did you hear him shooting?
Someone shot?
He loaded in. Yeah, he shot me. Tent. Near the tortilla tent. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
The video we're looking at today is by Mabo, and we're just going to examine the first half of the video. The second half is a different gunfight entirely, and you can watch that by clicking the link in the description. And I selected this one because I thought it followed on nicely from Tactical Breakdown number 3. I'm going to use some of the terminology I just made up in that episode. So if you haven't seen that, it's a good time to go back and watch that first. So Mabo and his friend are both inside Mishkino tents looting. And as you just heard, someone else was in there, either just looting as well or waiting for an ambush. Mabo's friend was killed, and because of the shitty audio system in the game at the moment, which will be replaced hopefully soon, he didn't hear the shots and isn't able to pinpoint the other guy's position. We don't know if the enemy knows Mabo is there, and since it's a third-person server, he could be sitting somewhere and watching him with a periscope. It also means Mabo has the option to get into a little nook and then watch his surroundings with that invisible periscope so that he can counter ambush. Instead, he starts feeling really uncomfortable, and he decides he wants to move out and get more of a view over the whole area to try and spot this other player. That's a good idea, but you've got to cross that zone 2 that I was talking about before, that no man's land. You're taking the risk of being shot at while you're running across an open area. But he manages to do that. Obviously, the other person isn't aware of his presence. That means the ball is in Mabo's court, and if this player is like most people, he's just going to run around as if no one is watching. The whole time this is going on, his friends are talking to him and asking him to describe the situation. Probably more than 95% of players do this to their friends after they've been killed. Once you've died and your friend is there trying to get revenge for you, I really recommend that you do not say anything unless it is absolutely necessary. Your friend or friends are there and they've got more than enough on their hands to concentrate on without you either asking questions or explaining how you died or complaining about glitches or whatever. So unless you can offer something that really will help, just be quiet. Now, Mabo has chosen a spot which is both very high risk and high reward. That's because this section of trees is the closest to the tents, which makes it one of the most likely places that other players are going to camp there, so Mabo could be unlucky and someone walks across him. But it also means that there's a good chance that his target is going to come across in this direction. And once Mabo finally spots the other player and sees the direction that he's moving, he correctly predicts the way that he's going to leave the tents. And now it's a matter of staying calm and waiting for the right time to ambush. Now the target is finishing up and he's getting ready to cross zone 2. Mabo's getting ready to take the shot once he's in the open, but there are a couple of problems. It's going to be hard to land a shot at this range with this weapon. If Mabo misses or doesn't take him down with one shot, that other player is going to zigzag like crazy. Then he's going to be really hard to hit, and he's probably going to charge up in your face like an idiot, and then it's a coin toss gunfight.
Yeah, I see where he is. I have a line of sight on him.
Well, you shoot. I don't know how accurate is it though.
This thing's probably pretty accurate. Yeah, I know. You can't zero this thing, I don't think. Oh, I see where he is, dude. If I wait for him to leave, I can get him. He's probably gonna leave that way.
For him to do something like eat, bandage, then he's
Yeah. He was in one of these tents. If he left it, I could see him. I see him now.
Get his ass.
He's coming up this way.
One good thing you did was choosing a moment when the other player was running in a straight line toward him. Much easier to land the shot that way.
I don't think so.
Did you shoot?
I shot him. I don't know
He's
where
dead?
he is though.
Oh, you didn't kill him? Wait, and he didn't. Did you see him get hit?
I don't know. I don't see him get hit. Is he down?
Dude,
Is
if
that
he's a
him?
freaking hacker.
No, he's down. He's dead. He's dead.
Nice.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Let's go. Shoot him in the head. Make sure he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He's definitely
Make
dead.
him dead.
He's confirmed.
Make him dead.
Once the threat's gone, talk all you want. I laughed at the part where he's saying make him dead over and over again. So firing early and not taking him down means that he's lost his biggest advantage, which is the other player not knowing he's there. I probably wouldn't have taken that shot so early. I might have waited until they got a bit closer and tried to hit him in the back or the side. You want to take out as many variables as possible. Try not to give them a chance to fight back. But once it's on. That player moves up into a tree really close to Mabo. Really bad idea. And Mabo gracefully pumps that tree full of lead. And I do enjoy that moment where he walks around the tree and sees that body laying there. We're finished with Mabo's video for now, but now we're going to watch some of Vanguard's footage for illustrative purposes. In Tactical Breakdown number 3, we talked about all the different types of players that inhabit an area like the Moschino tents. And we sort of divided them up by their tactical behaviour. The big one I forgot to mention was all of them. By that I mean groups of players. And when you have a group, you have the opportunity to fulfill more than one role. And the main thing I would have done differently in Mabo's example is not to have both players in the tents at the same time, but to have one giving overwatch while the other does the looting. That way the player who's in Zone 1 can have eyes in the back of their head because their friend in Zone 3 is letting them know what's coming. And you don't need a gun to do that, you just need a scope or binoculars. You don't need hacks to see other people, just take pride in using decent tactics. Anyway, in this example here we got Vanguard overwatching the Moschino tents, TLA Will is down there, and a group of 4 players rolls up, starts charging in there. Vanguard sees it and gives Will plenty of time to get the hell out. So that works really well. What if we take it a step further? What if we had a third player? They're not focusing on the tents at all. They're watching around in Zone 3, watching the back of the sniper. Remember that type of player I talked about in the last video who's going to be combing through those woods looking for people who are camping? That's who the third player should be watching out for. Remember, one of the greatest advantages you have is seeing other players first. So optimize your team for that. It's once you've actually spotted them that you can decide how to begin the engagement. You can take your time to set up the ambush instead of one of your friends panicking and firing a shot that probably misses. And then you're all running around like headless chickens trying to find the enemy and taking fire. Moving on, let's just watch how this video from Vanguard plays out.
Oh, you got a contact coming down. 3 contacts, brother. Get out. They're coming in from the east. 4 contacts coming in. Get out of there. Bail.
Fuck this shit up. Heading northwest.
Yeah, they're coming in. Holy shit, dude.
Just fucking saw one of them while
Yeah, they're coming in. I'm gonna have to... Yeah,
Please, go to the
I see you. I see you leaving. Oh yeah.
Go to the total shell, boys. Go loot it up.
It worked! It fucking worked!
Yes!
Fubar, you legend!
Thanks for all the submissions so far. I'm making sure that we're going through all of them, reading everything, watching everything, and it just takes a bit of time, especially those longer videos. Again, I can't stress enough that I will not be using every video that's submitted, but it's awesome to have so much stuff to choose from. If you want to submit your own, click on the link in the description. Fill out the form and submit your video, and we will watch it.